Alright, y'all. This is a little something we don't usually post on the channel, but a few of y'all have been asking about it, and here she is. 1959 Chevrolet Spartan 80, aka Red Commando. She's a little rough around the edges, but me and Dad, we purchased her a couple years ago, and finally making progress. Got an engine in the works, getting ready to be built. Now I know she's a little rough. She ain't the cleanest little thing, but alright. I'm gonna start towards the back here. Usually start at the front, but I like to be different. So as you can see, still got the lettering, keep back 500 feet. This was originally made by Howe Fire Apparatus Company. And where we got this truck from is actually a local fire department that me and my dad have been a part of. I've been a part of for about 7 years now. My dad, he's been there a lot longer than I have. Yeah, she's a beauty. You know, we ended up saving her because can't see a piece of history go to the junkyard. You know, it's always a shame. But I'm gonna give you a quick walk around. All right, so we got 2 compartments on the passenger side. A little bit rough. Gonna put new floors. Gonna redo the diamond plate. Eventually get some, you know, just cheap ladders thrown here. You know, I'm trying to make it as original as possible. But right here we got one of the hose reels. Actually, let me climb up here a little bit real quick. Alright, so we actually have 2 hose reels up top. Down there, I'll actually open the compartment door, but down there we actually have the pump. We actually open the door here. Alright, so in here we have a pump. I believe it was actually, not gonna lie, I don't remember what the specs of it were, but it's bottom of the hose reels, and these hose reels actually run off the battery. Up here, I'll show you in a second, but there's that. So up here we actually have the drives, the electric drives. We also have the valves right here, one there, one there. These are the guides for you know, obviously, so you don't tangle it on anything. That's why they're smooth. And yeah, so everything, most of the shit on here actually seems to still work pretty well. Right, I'm on the passenger side, and I'll show you the inside in a minute, but gonna be going around to the front. You could see the Howe Fire Apparatus badge on the front. Big old Chevy bow tie. Some cover hooks. Right. Alright, over here we got our gauges. Got the RPMs too, so you know we're about to anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, so these are the gauges for the pump panel. We got the leaf valve drain, got the engine cooler. This is the outlet for the inlet, not bad. Got the throttle control over here for the pump. This is for the clutch. I don't know exactly how to use this one, but here's that. So this, I guess, is to for the reel, whatnot. I guess pull it out, and I don't know. Still a lot I gotta learn about this, but right here, actually, this is for the pump. This is so you know exactly how much pressure at, you know, so many feet. This is actually for 2.5-inch hose. Another Hal Fire Apparatus badge. I know, I apologize for the poor camera quality. I'm using my phone, and I don't usually make videos, but yeah. Alright, now we're gonna hop inside of the old girl. The engine in here is actually kind of shot, so kind of can't start her up for you guys, but here's a gauge cluster. You got the temp gauge, you got the battery amps, you got the oil pressure, you got the gas, and then obviously you got speedo, and then you got the mileage down there, which is actually only 21,000. This was actually the siren control. I'm actually gonna zoom in a little bit on it. Probably could have saw it fine there, but anyway. So there she is. Got the flashers. I honestly forget what this is. I was told what it was, and I honestly forget. This down here is for the high beams. This up here, actually no, that one might be for the high beams. This one is for the headlights. Do you remember which one's for the headlights and which one's for the high beams? Because I don't remember. The levers down here.
Down there?
Yeah, I think
that's high beams. That's the starter.
Oh, that is a starter. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't really...
difference in generations.
Yeah, a little bit. My 87 set up a little bit different. Mine, I believe.
87?
87. The 87 Chevy, I believe, has a...
just a dimmer switch on the floor. Actually, yeah. 87 should have it in the column.
Yeah. There was a switch on the floor that I forget what that one was for. I don't know why it's in there, but yeah. This also is a 5-speed transmission. It's got a high and low range.
I never drove this truck.
You never drove this one?
No, this truck was out of commission long before I even started with the company. I've only been with the company 12 years.
Yeah, my dad used to drive this all the time. Years. Yeah, Dad used to drive this a lot. So he'd be the one to teach me how to drive this thing because never driven a manual, and plus you got to double clutch the shit out of it, I heard.
What? That's a straight 5-speed. You shouldn't have to double clutch it.
No, not even for the split? For the split the rear?
You just push the clutch in. Flip the switch, push the clutch, and it goes.
Oh, okay.
It's a straight 5-speed.
I'm not used to this, you know, but...
The only trucks you need to double clutch for is the ones that don't have synchronizers. That's the only reason why you have to double clutch this.
Gotcha.
If it didn't have synchronizers in the transmission.
Okay.
It's the only reason why you got to double clutch. And if you're a good driver, you don't have to double clutch them either.
Right.
I could drive that tanker up there and not double clutch it.
And over here, obviously, got the glove box. And the color of this truck actually was like a
green.
Teal, like a green teal.
Yes.
And there we go. Got it to close.
Oh, this truck was bought brand new.
Yeah.
For the fire company.
Yep. Yeah, I believe this is a 59, right? 59 or 58. Same thing, basically. It's just different.
There's the VIN.
Wait, what does that say down there?
It's a Powell model. That's the model number and stuff. Yeah, I'd say it's a 59. First two numbers are 59.
Yep, so that's what I figured. This is actually a weird shift pattern because 1, and then you got to go back over and up for 2.
That's the way it was back in them days.
Yep.
So when are you getting it out of here?
Soon.
How soon?